Evelyn, and today I have another video on the area sum of triangles. So this question is a little bit tricky, so let's get started. In the figure below, 4 shaded triangles are inside a rectangle of sides 25 cm by 20 cm. The vertex of the shaded triangles meet at a single point. Find the area of the shaded region. Oh, so we need to find the areas of these shaded triangles. Firstly, do you remember the formula for area of triangles? It is half times base times height. Now we notice that there are 2 triangles with a base of 8 centimeters and the other 2 with a base of 12. Let's take a pair to observe and try to find their areas. Oh, we can see that it has an hourglass shape. We have the base of 8 centimeters, so let's find the height, which is perpendicular to base. Oh, it seems like we don't know this height. Then let's take a look at the other one. It seems like we don't know this as well. But we do know that the sum is 20 centimeters. With this, can we find their areas? Let's take a look with an example. Here we have figure A with 2 triangles of the same base of 4. It also has an hourglass shape. The triangle on top has a height of 12 and the triangle below has a height of 8. How can we find the total area of figure A? We can find the area of the triangle on top, which is half times 4 times 12, and the area of the triangle below, which is half times 4 times 8. And we can add them together to get 40 centimeters squared. Now let's take a look at another figure B. How can we find the area of this figure? We can do the same by taking the area on top plus the area below to get the area of 40 centimeters squared. Oh, we notice that these 2 areas are the same. Why do you think so? Let's take a look. All triangles have the same base of 4. Now what about the sum of heights? The sum of heights in figure A is 20 centimeters. Now what about figure B? It is also 20 centimeters. So they have the same sum of heights. Their individual heights change, but the sum remains the same. So the total area also remains the same. Come, let's prove this. These 2 triangles have the same base but different heights. If we want to find the total area of the 2, we can add their individual areas, the triangle on top and the triangle below. We notice that both will have the same factor of half times base, here and here. We can take this common factor out and just multiply with the height 1 plus height 2, or the sum of heights. So we can just find the total area with the sum of heights. Isn't that great? Now, here's a tip. For this hourglass shape, when we have bases that are parallel, this will be the sum of heights. If we have the vertex or the middle of the hourglass move anywhere between the parallel lines, here, or here, the total area will remain the same. So to summarize, when we have 2 triangles of the same base, if we don't know their individual heights, but we know the sum, we can find the total area to be half times base times sum of heights. This formula is very useful. Great! Now let's see how we can use this in our question. First, let's differentiate the triangles with the same bases. With our summary, how can we find the area sum of the green triangles? It will be half times 8 times 20, which is 80. Now let's also find the area sum of blue triangles. So So we will first need the heights. For this triangle, it is here, and the other is here. How can we find the area sum of the blue triangles? What is the sum of the heights? 25. So it is half times 12 times 25, which gives us 150 centimeters. Now let's answer the question. How can we find the area of the shaded region? We can just add the two areas and get our answer of 230 centimeters squared. And we have solved this question. Now let's summarize what we have learned. When we have triangles of the same base and we are given the sum of heights, how can we find the area sum of triangles? We can just take half times base times sum of heights. And we have come to the end of this video. If you have any other questions regarding P5SA2, feel free to scan this WhatsApp QR code to join our study group. This study group is meant for P5 students. And with that, I'm Teacher Femin and I'll see you in another video. Bye bye!